This is the Commodities, Scrap Metal Recycling and Economic Report brought to you by Bentley Roll-Off Trailers, Gondola Trailers, and Roll-Off Truck Parts, July 24, 2023. U.S. weekly raw steel production rose slightly to 1.716 million tons, a 75.5% utilization rate versus 78.1% last year. U.S. slowing manufacturing may be near the bottom. WTI crude oil price rose to $76.44 a barrel as OPEC Plus cuts continue. There are concerns over oil shortages in the second half of 2023 when economies are due to rebound. The U.S. weekly oil rig count fell to 530, the lowest in 16 months, on higher productivity per well, combined with efforts to keep supplies tight, but rigs could increase in the coming months. U.S. weekly crude oil production was steady at 12.3 million barrels per day, in a tight range now for 14 months. U.S. companies are following OPEC's lead in keeping supplies tight to maximize profits and shareholder returns. Scrap steel number one HMS price was steady at $310 a gross ton, with mixed reports on prices for August. Hot rolled coil steel price fell to $41.38 per hundredweight, which is $8.28 a ton, on slowing U.S. manufacturing. Copper price fell to $3.82 a pound on slower than expected growth in China, but concerns over shortages remain. Aluminum price fell to $1 per pound, which is $22.12 a metric ton, on strong supply and weak demand in China. China's Q2 GDP, their economic growth. Their economy grew at 6.3% versus last year, but that was under the forecast of 7.3%. Also, last year had lockdowns, so this is really not a great number. Also, there is record high youth unemployment of 21.3% in China. The weekly Baltic Dry Index, which is the sea freight price index, a key economic indicator. It fell to 979 on slowing global growth, which helps to lower inflation. The massive uptick in U.S. manufacturing construction sites will hurt this in the coming months. U.S. June industrial production fell 0.42% versus last June. The last 100-plus year average was 3.56% growth. Higher interest rates are clearly slowing the manufacturing economy. U.S. June retail sales rose 1.49% over last year. This shows the consumer remains resilient, but this is not adjusted for the 3% inflation, so sales are actually down. U.S. July NAHB Wells Fargo Housing Index, which is the sentiment of single-family home builders. It rose to 56, the highest since last year, but higher mortgage rates and elevated costs are hurting the index. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose a big 719 points to 35,228, the longest daily win streak since 2017. This was on good corporate profits and the fairly strong U.S. consumer. Roll-off truck parts and roll-off trailer parts. Buy them online or call us at 734-722-8100. Galbraith, Galfab, American Roll-Off, Dragon, and Bentley parts are all in stock. Roll-off straps, rollers, shivs, cylinders, and hydraulic valves all ship the same day they're ordered. Pioneer, Rollrite, Aero, US Tarp, Donovan Tarp Systems, and parts too. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.